It's funny how the list of things to do leading up to deer season grows each and every year. I asked myself why, and it's became vividly clear why. I enjoy the journey leading up to deer season as much as I enjoy deer season itself. As much as I'd like to take credit for checking all those boxes off the list myself, that would simply just be impossible. There's not enough time in the day or the month to complete it all. And I've realized I've got the best family and friends a guy could ask for. Without them, I wouldn't be able to check those boxes off on that list. And truthfully, that's another reason why I enjoy the journey leading up to deer season as much as deer season itself. I'm Kyle Harmon, and this is a journey to my 21 deer season. October 1st, it is season opener. It's a little warm this afternoon. It's probably about 80, 85 degrees. October 4th. You think, Nate Dogg, you ready to rock and roll?
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to crash your motorbike here.
This is the way to hunt, ain't it? Seems like every time that I'm in the deer stand, I'm talking about a cold front. But it's October 16th. The temperature's dropped about 15 degrees. This is...
Told me to say something.
You're a dick.
October 17th, over my railroad soybeans. There's been several deer been using this plot, but it's just a matter of time. Tonight, October 23rd. Today we've got cooler weather. Warm front coming in. 70 degrees tomorrow. Raining all day. The temperature plummets once again. It's October 26th. Anyway, this is a really good spot. There's been new bucks here almost every time that I've sat here so far. I think 3 times that I've sat here. Alright guys, we just got set up. It's 2:45. Bumped a small spike that was laying underneath the stand when I came in. But he didn't bump out here too hard. Didn't snort or nothing, so that's good. Anyways, I'm sitting in the tree. The last time I sat here is when I killed Uno on November 13th of 2019. I didn't sit here at all last year, so it feels good to be back in here. It's a little greener in here than what I'd like it to be, but it's still not bad. I still got pretty good visibility, and I can see fresh rubs all over the place in here, so there's 2 bucks in here in particular that I'm chasing.
Well, that was an absolutely insane hunt. That was a 5.5-year-old buck I know really well. He came in. Honestly scared me at first because I was watching a small 8-point behind that doe and I didn't think nothing of it, and I happened to just throw up my binos and look back over there and I saw a mainframe 5 points on one side. I'm like, that's not the same buck. So I get looking a little harder and I realize who it is. It's that 5.5-year-old buck that Kenzie's calling Stinker. And I was undecided if I want to shoot him or not. I wanted to see him in person. And so I start fiddling with the camera, get it rolling. And my camera battery goes from 2 bars to 0 in a matter of like that fast. And all of a sudden my camera stopped recording. So I hurried up. There's no way I could put another battery in. The deer was coming. They would have absolutely busted me if I would have tried to reach for another battery. So instead of do that, I just reached under the camera, popped the battery out, popped it back in, turned it on, started recording again. And by that time he was 20 yards and I just decided to pass him. I think the deer could be bigger next year, but I'm going to be honest, if my wife's with me or something like that, I will definitely let her shoot him. He's a great buck. Just, he wasn't going to do it for me. Wasn't going to do it for me this year.
It's October 29th. It's a little warmer today. Probably about 55, 60 degrees, but we got a real nice breeze coming out of the north/northwest. And we got a lot of rain coming once again, coming around 6 o'clock. I'm sitting over this real-world harvest salad little cove plot that I made in this CRP grass. And Next year I'm going to frost seed this. Well, in February I'm going to frost seed that in the clover and chicory. But anyway, we're in here tonight after Long John. Well, there's 2 other real big 10-pointers in here. And 2 of those have been on camera here. Not Long John, he's the one that I really want, but I'd probably shoot either one of those other 2 as well. They're both matured, both great buck, or all 3 great bucks. So, first of the year in here. I really wanted to sit in here tonight because probably the next 5 to 6, 7 days I'm going to be hunting this stand morning and evening. So I'm probably just going to leave everything up in here. Like I said, Long John hasn't been in this plotter on that camera yet, but I know it's only a matter of time. It's October 31st. It's Halloween, finally. Nice cooler conditions today. Probably a high of 50 degrees. And I'm setting a brand new tree stand tonight. I've never sat this tree stand. I hung it last year. Never hunted it one time. Basically, this is a pitch down area in between 2 massive bedding areas. Then there's a pond right in between us. So they pretty much have to pinch through here. Or they go behind me in this wide open field. It's November 1st. It's November 2nd. It's November 3rd. It's November 5th. It's November 6th. It's November 9th. It's November 12th morning. Alright guys, it's November 15th. November 16th afternoon. Alright guys, it's November 18th. Good shot. Good shot. Alright, it's November 22nd. Alright, it is November 23rd. It's November 30th. Alright, it's December 8th. It's December 7th. It's December 8th. Alright, it's December 9th. December 21st. It's December 23rd. December 26th. Hopefully you guys had a good Christmas. I know I did. Alright guys, we're finally set up. It's really windy. Bumped a couple, or 3 deer, 3 does when I came in. It's December 30th. It's December 31st. New Year's Eve. It's January 3rd. It's January 4th. It's January 6th. It's January 11th. It's January 12th. It's January 14th. It's January 16th. The last day of deer season here in Illinois. And I've got orange on because the county I'm hunting today actually has a late doe season. So you're required to wear orange even though we're hunting with a bow. You know, it's been a fun season, but it's definitely been a grind, an absolute grind. And not so much on just getting on mature bucks, because I did that quite a few times. It was just getting on a buck that I really wanted to put a tag on. And, you know, I came close a couple times, but, you know, I passed, shoot, I don't know how many different bucks this year. It's incredible how many bucks I passed. I'm thankful to at least get that opportunity and being able to pass those bucks. You know, 5 years ago, I would have shot at least 2 or 3 of those in a heartbeat. So it's not that I'm complaining I didn't get on bucks, because I certainly did. I just had a lot higher hopes coming into this season. You know, with so many bucks that survived last year, I thought the crop this year would be just out of this world, and I wouldn't know which direction to turn. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Most of the bucks that I wanted to see, I never did see at all. Like they're dead or they're gone, disappeared. I'm really looking forward to the 22 season, and I know that my list is so long of things that I want to get done this year in preparation for the next season. It seems like my list gets longer every single year, and you'd think it'd be just the opposite. I guess I'm just so ate up with it, and I think I enjoy doing that habitat management work as much as I do the hunting itself. Most importantly, I want to give a huge thanks to the good Lord for, like I said, allowing me to do this, and just super humble and thankful to have the opportunity to hunt where I do. And my grandfather, most of it's his ground, so huge thank you to him and my grandmother. And also, super important is my wife. Huge, huge, huge thank you to her. So many people don't see behind the scenes what really happens. And I can tell you what happens. You got 2 kiddos at home, and she works all day, and then comes home and makes supper and takes care of the kids until I get home after dark to help with them. That's just huge to me. And on the weekends, she is with the kids most of the whole day for the most part, and doesn't complain and just does it and wishes me luck every single sit. And I'll tell you right now, that's a hard woman to find, and I'm just super, super damn thankful I got a wife that's like that. So huge thank you to my wife, Jen.
When it comes to spring or fall food plots, your bedding grasses, your mineral, your access and exit screen, and your upland game mixes, Real World Wildlife Products has you covered. It's not about a fancy bag. It's about actual seed and proven results.